Hey Applovers, thank you for joining again. On today's episode, we're going to go over why data is so important for sports properties and how it can help them create new business opportunities. We live in this world of data and the importance of understanding each individual. Let's just think about it. Facebook, Google, they give you access to their tool for free, and in return, you agree to share all your user behavior data so they can track you, and then afterwards basically just go and search for brands so they can push, let's say, advertising through those social media channels. And to Facebook's extent, their goal of identifying you with different data points is to actually personalize your experience in Facebook and then also personalize the advertising that you're going to be receiving. So it makes sense for you depending on what are your needs. Now, this model is very old school. Many new technologies are changing. I spoke about this in another video you can go check out here. Nevertheless, the real important point for sports brands is that they need to capture data so they can get to know their fans. Because today, so many fans are across all over the world. So it's difficult to try to identify them. The end goal of a sport brand is to give value to their fans. And that could be by many different ways. For example, inviting them to a game, inviting them to the museum of the stadium or the tour, or meet the players and so forth. But how do you actually manage to communicate to those people and see who's the most appropriate profile for that specific offer? So this is where digital comes in. And I've mentioned before the importance of digital, and you can go ahead and check out another video here. But the truth is that these digital channels today, either if it's the website or your mobile app or any other tool that you're using to communicate digitally, you need to understand that these tools are going to help you capture the data, right? These tools are only going to help you create data points on specific users. And this data set is going to be sent to your marketing team. And then your marketing team is going to have to analyze this data set with specific algorithms, actions, or depending on the business needs that they want. And basically, based on that is that you can actually see what's happening. To give you a better perspective, when I'm working with clients, when they want to develop a mobile app, when I ask them, what about the data or the information that you want to be tracking on the mobile app? The majority says, guys, you're the expert, just go with it, right? And the truth is, that's not a real approach. The goal is that we can work together to set up a list of questions that are going to be answered based on the behavior of the people in the application. So let me just say that again. If you want to know why people are not buying your jersey through the mobile app, then that is a question that I can work with to identify, okay, what are the touch points that I need to identify from each user to see whether or not they're buying the jersey from the app. From a business need, there comes a question, and from the question comes how you're going to capture that data and the different touch points. Now, data itself is useless. It's a pile of information that you have no idea what to do. So really the important thing is to know what questions to ask and then have the right people to help you navigate through that pile of data so you can identify exactly what you're looking for. So really the goal of data is that it helps you answer business needs or business questions that your property might have. Now, the more digital outputs that you have, the more digital touch points you'll have for your fans, and hence the more information you'll be capturing from each of these fans. If you only work with social media, then you have limited power over the data because the data at the end of the day is going to belong to the social media platform. So that's why social media is very good for creating awareness around your brand. And the truth is that the idea of this data is that you can use it to improve your fan funnel. Now, what is a fan funnel? Thanks again for watching. I hope you have a wonderful week. And please remember, if you like this content, you like what I'm doing, the way that you can support me is by subscribing, by liking this video, or by sending me a comment on what is your favorite team and what is their favorite app. I'd love to hear about it. See you in the next video. Bye bye.